worth it in the end. Support each other, even toward their own families. Overall, our society and culture make love seem bad in every kind of way. Let me start off with a really pure example. A couple of days ago, I was in class, and the teacher started talking about love and the benefits of it. Suddenly, the majority of our classmates started laughing. I was confused, and so was the teacher. So he asked them why. And this girl popped up and said it's bad to talk about love, and also it's really disrespectful. And that's a really good example of what people think about love.
I talked to you about a critical issue that affects our society: homeless children. It is heartbreaking to know that these children face daily struggles that most of us can't even imagine. Because homelessness doesn't just mean lack of shelter. Homeless children are also more likely to face hunger, health problems, and suffer from trauma and abuse. They are also more likely to finish school and fall behind in education. These struggles can have a devastating impact on a child's life, not just in the short term, but also in the long term. I still remember a rainy day in December of the last year when I was traveling with my father. And during our return journey, I saw a little boy who was about 10 or 11 years old, accompanied by his younger sister. They were still in tissue and paper at the taxi station. I still remember how they were not dressed warmly enough that freezing cold weather. I also remember how the boy was begging people to buy from him. The condition of the two children was really, really miserable. Which leads us to ask a set of questions. Most notably, what sin did the two children commit to live such a life?
We're created differently, so I guess it's normal to think differently and to see things from different sides. We ignore body image, we give priority to body image and ignore real intentions of individuals, rather than inner selves. So just we ignore, like I said, real intentions of people. But why? Why all of that? It's really unfair. And I guess that we really need to know the real intentions of people. Maybe they only need time to show us their real colors and feel comfortable. And I guess that we really need to know the real them to decide with wisdom how we're gonna react and how we're going to treat them. And let me tell you something, and please keep it in mind. People aren't like they look like at first, but they are like they behave later. Although the first image might not leave the minds of the new encounters because it has been entered inside our brains. People will take the superficial side and neglect the deeper side in you. And like I said, we invest a lot of effort and energy to seek people's approval, so they will only remember the
I said that according to you. That's an objective.
How would you know our opinion?
Yeah.
How would you know our opinion?
Really, I'm trying to not raise the standards to increase the bar.
You are trying to be
to make you.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
What I liked best is that you proved what you said exactly word by word. You said that we should not make excuses. At first, you made an excuse, but then you overcame it very quickly. And then you said also not to put very big goals. You can go and grow little by little, and this is what you do.
Yeah.
At the beginning, you wanted to be perfect. So you wanted to have your papers, you wanted to stick to the script. But then when you realized that you should not be perfect, you're not supposed to be perfect. You're just supposed to be yourself. Then you didn't stick to the script anymore, and you were free. Then you gave us your version of the story, which was better than the script.
Yes.
Thank you.
One last thing is that there is a saying which says, if you change the way you look at things, things change. So at the beginning of the speech, you had an idea, you had an impression that your speech is not going well, it's not going to be in a good version.
Yeah.
But you made it through and you proved to the jury members that you are smart enough to be the best.